If you are thinking about building a new construction house, then stay tuned. I have 7 questions you should be asking the builder, and we're starting right now. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I am Michelle Miller with Michelle Miller Realty and Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Arizona Properties, and we discuss all things real estate in the Arizona area as well as lifestyle things around the Phoenix and Scottsdale area. And today our topic is new construction. All right, so with our lack of supply that we are experiencing here in 2021 in the Arizona area, a lot of people are turning to new construction, and some people just like to build a new house. But I'm starting to see some things happening, and I thought it would be good for me to pass along the information so that you are well prepared if you are planning to go down this path. Okay, so I have 7 questions I came up with that I thought might be good to pass along for you to ask the builders that you're considering they're potentially building their product. All right, the first one is, I'm noticing a trend that some builders are starting to not work with agents. So if you want to be represented in that transaction and you want an agent to represent you, then you need to ask that question up front. And so what you can do is, because if you don't have an agent, you're basically unrepresented, because that person behind the desk, as nice as they are, they represent the builder and the builder only, not you. So you just need to be aware of that. So if you sometimes fill out those I'm interested or put me on your wait list kind of thing, if you fill that out, that builder might not honor the request if you want to work with an agent. So just keep that in mind. Your agent can always register themselves and on your behalf, so that way you are covered with representation. But it's probably good to find out if you have an agent that you like to work with, then have them. They may or may not know what's going on with the builders in particular that you're talking about, but they can find out and then figure out what the process is. All right, the next thing you should ask, number 2, is what are the build times? So I am starting to see build times, even for smaller homes, 8 to 10 months. And that's 8 to 10 months from the time that you actually secure a lot. So that's a whole nother question that we're gonna get into. So even in sunny Arizona, where we don't have winter to contend with and things like that, it's taking that long. A lot of the delay, the next question is, along the lines of how long it takes to build, is how many houses are actually running over the 8 to 10 months or whatever time frame that they give you, because we're coming in with COVID and all that stuff. We're having issues with supply chain and labor, or like lumber and stuff like that, and also a labor shortage. So if you are a tradesperson and you are watching this video, please, please, please come to Arizona, because we need your skills in the worst way. Okay, question 4. Ask, what is the process to secure a lot? So I just was recently working with some buyers that were interested in new construction. We went to several different builders, and all of them told us something different. So there could be a wait list. So in fact, I was just out at a neighborhood, and they are not even taking any more people on the wait list, because they have more people on the wait list than they have available lots. So is that the option? Some of them are doing highest and best offer. Here's a lot. We're going to open up 4 lots. Give us your best offer for that property. Some are doing a lottery. So they might tell you, hey, we're gonna release these 4 lots, and then you throw your name into a hat, and then they pick out the winners, and they do that like every 2 weeks. So the problem with that is, if you're thinking, okay, I would really like to be in Arizona, by next winter, you're not even sure if you're even going to get a lot. So at least with the wait list, you might, with some of the builders, some of them that are taking a wait list are saying, okay, I'll put you on the wait list because I know I will have a lot for you. But all the other ones, you could just keep throwing your name in those lotteries and never end up with a lot for months and months, or, who knows? There's no guarantee that you will get one ever. So just keep that in mind. The other thing I want to mention too is, with all of these, the trend that I'm seeing with these builders is that they release maybe 4 lots or whatever, they have a lottery, whatever. And the next time they release them, the price goes up. And so let's say you're on a wait list for 2 months. Well, the base price that you're looking at today, when you're in that showroom, you're like, okay, this fits in my budget. that base price is gonna probably be long gone by the time your name comes up on that list. So just be aware of that. Ask about the price appreciation that is happening, every time they release lots, because it can sometimes be 2,000, 4,000 or more. So by the time your name comes up, that base price might go up $20,000. All right, the price appreciation, that was 0.5. 0.6 is ask about what's the required down payment. So you secure your lot, they might take 25,000, they might take 25%, everybody's different. And then ask about, if you have buyer's remorse, how many days do you have to actually get out of that if you're like, you know what, this is just gonna take too long, I think I'll do something else. So make sure to ask those questions as well. And lastly, number 7, ask about lot premiums. Very rarely are you going to find that when you're looking in that neighborhood that every single lot in there, unless it's the really lousy lots, they're going to have a lot premium. It could be 2,000, it could be 4,000, it could be 50,000. It just depends on the price of the neighborhood, obviously. But it's very rare that you're not going to be paying some kind of lot premium on top of that base price. So that base price is usually never the base price, plus most people are going to add about another additional 20% in upgrades. So you really need to kind of factor all that in when you're really thinking about going down that route. And, because the last thing you want to do is overextend yourself and then you can't quite get the house that that you were really hoping you were going to get. So these are just a few things that I just thought were worth passing on, just from a recent experience going out with some buyers, looking at new construction, that I thought might be helpful, and good questions that you should ask, if you are thinking about going down this road. If you do have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is below, and I'd love to connect with you on social media as well. But again, I'm here to help you any way I can, and I will do my best to answer the questions that you do have. So, and while you're down there checking out my social links, make sure to press the subscribe button and press the notification bell so you are notified the next time we drop a video. So thank you as always for watching, and we will see you next time.